Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're jumping right into something absolutely crucial for anyone planning a trip to Saudi Arabia: ground transportation. Whether you're a local, a tourist, or embarking on a sacred Umrah journey, figuring out how to get around safely and affordably is pretty much priority number one, right? So we're going to break down exactly how to navigate the kingdom like a pro, using the latest pricing data and insights directly from taxi service KSA. It really all boils down to this. How do you navigate Saudi Arabia with comfort and complete peace of mind? Look, let's be real for a second. International travel can be incredibly stressful. You drop into a brand new environment, you're dragging luggage around, dealing with language barriers, and if you're there for Umrah, you really want your focus to be entirely on your spiritual journey, not stressing over how you're getting to the hotel. Getting a solid, reliable transport solution sorted out before your plane even touches the tarmac, that is a total game changer. That's exactly where taxi service KSA comes into play. They're a 24/7 reliable transportation solution serving tourists, locals, and pilgrims alike. They operate dedicated networks across all the major hubs, meaning they've got you covered whether you need a Makkah taxi, a Madinah taxi, or a ride around Jeddah. By looking at how they set up their professional drivers and well-maintained vehicles, we get a perfect blueprint for a totally stress-free travel experience. Now, in the transport world, there's one number that speaks louder than anything else: 10, as in over 10 years of experience. That is a decade spent mastering these specific routes, refining their safety protocols, and making absolutely sure that you aren't left waiting on a random curb somewhere. That kind of punctuality and experience, you just can't fake it. Okay, so here's our roadmap for today. First, welcome to Saudi Arabia. Second, choosing your ideal vehicle. Third, inner city routes and pricing. And finally, specialized Ziyarat tour services. Let's get right into it. Section 1. Welcome to Saudi Arabia. Your journey begins. Think about how a typical trip actually flows. It's really just 3 steps. Step 1 is the airport transfer. You know, that smooth, easy pickup the second you land. Step 2 is hotel transfers, getting you from, say, a Makkah hotel over to a Madinah hotel without breaking a sweat. And step 3 is exploration, those specialized Ziyarat tours. Having one single service to support every phase of this journey takes a massive mental load off your plate. And look, no matter where you're headed, there are just some foundational things you absolutely need. We're talking 24/7 customer support, neat and clean vehicles, and strict safety protocols. Oh, and let's not forget the heavy-duty AC and heating to handle the desert weather. But honestly, the real lifesaver for international visitors: multilingual drivers. Having a pro behind the wheel who speaks Arabic, English, and Urdu means you aren't playing charades on the side of the highway. It just makes everything so much easier. All right, moving on to Section 2, choosing your ideal vehicle, the fleet. Picking the perfect ride really just comes down to 2 things: your head count and your luggage. On the budget-friendly side, you've got 4-seaters like a Camry or Sonata. Those are perfect for small families, comfortably holding 4 people and about 3 bags. But hey, if you're rolling with a massive Umrah group and all the luggage that comes with it, you can easily scale up to a high-capacity option, like an 11-seater HiAce or a big 17-seater coaster that can hold anywhere from 10 to 20 bags. It's totally flexible. And if you just need a car by the hour for local errands or shopping, the pricing is incredibly straightforward. A standard 4-seater Camry is a super economical 100 Saudi riyals an hour. Need a bit more breathing room? A 7-seater Staria is 150 riyals. Or, if you want to ride in style with a luxury interior, a 7-seater GMC luxury SUV runs you 200 riyals an hour. Section 3. Inner city routes and pricing. Mapping the cost. For folks landing at King Abdulaziz International Airport in Jeddah, having these transparent, flat-rate costs is a literal game changer. For example, grabbing a 4-seater to go straight to your Makkah hotel is 280 riyals. And if you've got a huge group, pooling 700 riyals for an 18-seater coaster makes the per-person cost incredibly cheap. You know exactly what you're paying right up front. And this same structure applies if you're flying into Madinah or using the high-speed rail. A quick jump from Madinah Airport to your hotel starts at just 170 riyals. Connecting to the train, going from a Makkah or Madinah hotel straight to the station is a flat 150 riyals for a standard 4-seater. It's just super competitive. Now, for Umrah Pilgrims, these next routes are the very heart of the journey. Traveling between the sacred cities of Makkah and Medina requires drivers who really know those specific roads. A one-way trip ranges from 520 riyals for a budget 4-seater up to 1,500 riyals for that massive coaster. You're essentially paying for a totally hassle-free, uninterrupted spiritual journey, and honestly, that is priceless. Even if you're planning a massive cross-country haul, the pricing stays just as structured. Say you need to get all the way from Makkah to Riyadh or Dammam. You can lock in a flat rate starting at 1,100 riyals for Riyadh or 1,550 for Dammam. No guessing games, no sweating over a running meter. You know the exact cost of your ground transportation before you even leave your living room. Which brings us to Section 4, Specialized Ziyarat Tour Services, Exploring History. The huge takeaway here is that you can actually secure a dedicated vehicle for your local Ziyarat tours. Exploring Makkah starts at 250 riyals, or you can do a Madinah and Wadi Jinn tour starting at 350 riyals. Having a dedicated driver means your group stays together the entire time. No splitting up, no trying to frantically flag down multiple cabs during what should be a deeply personal historical visit. And for the adventurers out there looking to explore a bit further afield, they offer some amazing extended return trip packages. You can book a full return trip from Makkah to the stunning elevated city of Taif starting at 550 riyals, or arrange a dedicated tour from Madinah to the breathtaking historical landscapes of Alula starting at 1,300 riyals. The options are just fantastic. Ultimately, everything we've talked about today comes back to this one central mission: to ensure that every step of your journey is imbued with comfort, ease, and peace of mind. Beyond all the vehicle sizes and the transparent pricing tables, that is the real takeaway for anyone planning a trip to Saudi Arabia. So think about it. What logistical nightmares have you faced during international travel, and how much would a reliable, upfront system like this have changed your whole experience? Let that simmer before you book your next trip. Thanks for joining us for this explainer, and safe travels.